What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Gino, and today we gotta talk. We gotta talk about how I made about $3,000, almost $4,000, and then sadly I lost it all.
Oh!
Before we get into the video, you know what to do. Let's go ahead and hop into it. So, pretty much, this was probably about like a month ago, and so it was like the start of August. So as I stated in some of my previous videos, I said I was going to be focusing more on swing trading. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna take $1,000. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna see what I could do. So I bought some options contracts, some call contracts, and off the rip, they went against me. I was almost about $1,000 in drawdown. I didn't exit the contracts, but that initial $1,000 essentially just wasn't there anymore. I still had time on the contracts. So I was like, let me get another $1,000 because I still wanted to trade, and I didn't want to keep being on the sidelines just in case there were better opportunities. So I went ahead and got another $1,000, put in the market. Pretty much the initial $1,000 that I put in at first, and then the second amount of the initial $1,000 that I put. So basically, the initial $1,000 that I put in, and then the second $1,000 that I put in, I basically flipped both of them, and I flipped the $2K and turned it into about $5,500, $6,000. At that point, my thing was, well, it worked so far. Like everything's been good so far. So I'm like, if I can catch another big move, I'll make another $2 or $3 grand. So I put some more, like, I put essentially all the money that I made back into the market. But see, this time the market went against me, and I still bought call options, but see, it was time for a correction in the market, and so we ended up going down. And even though my bias was correct, but the market structure just didn't align, so I ended up losing pretty much most of that money. But I did do something right. I ended up taking 1,000 of the money that I made. I put 500 into my Roth IRA, and then I put 500 into a savings account. But pretty much all I really did save was 500 into the Roth IRA, because that $500 that I put into the savings account, I ended up taking it back out to trade with again. So because I essentially lost the 3K. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I went up a good amount of money, and that was just in like, that was literally just in like 2 weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks, and then just like that, it was gone. But I'm not really tripping, because I think it's just a learning lesson. I'm not gonna be devastated over it, because what's the point? Because money comes and goes anyway, so it is what it is. But I think some learning lessons that I could take from it is, for one, don't over leverage. I shouldn't have put all of it back into the market. I should have maybe like put like 1,000 back in and just waited to see how the market conditions were, because we were hitting all-time highs. So I should have just waited for that pullback instead of getting in at all-time highs and then it going down. But see, I was optimistic and I should have been more cautious. So definitely should not have over leveraged. And then, even though I over leveraged, I think one thing that probably would have saved like 50% of my money was if I would have just cut the trades. I didn't cut the trades. I let it go past my 30%, my 30% loss. So that's really what killed me, because even though I put in all that money, I still could have cut the trades early, and I still would have came out with a couple bands or whatnot to trade. But I didn't do that. I let it ride just to see what would happen, because on the initial 1,000 that I invested, I think on some of the stocks I traded, it went past my stop, but it just wicked and then came back. And so I was like, maybe this might come back too, so I waited. But I need to do better about that and just do myself a favor and just get out. Because even though there's a possibility that it may just wick and come back into profit, there's always the possibility that, just like what happened, it keeps going down and I lose all my money, which is exactly what happened. So I need to do better about that too. But like I said, everything just a learning lesson. Right now, I'm back in the building stages, getting some bread up, back on demo, trying to just do what I can do. Like I'm practicing, I'm still practicing day trading on demo, and I got a few $100 still in my Webull account that I'm gonna try to see what I can turn into. Market's kind of crazy right now, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm kind of back, not necessarily at square one, but I'm just kind of back playing with like small numbers and just trying to get that confidence back up again. But like I said, I'm not really discouraged, because it's like I know what I'm doing. It's just the risk management part is what needs to work. That's what I've figured out. So if I can just get better at my risk management, then I think I can really take this to the next level. Basically, I just got too happy, got trigger happy, put too much money in, ended up losing it all. But I still got the experience. So we're gonna come back. We just gotta get our bread up again. Like I said, I gotta be better with risk management, and we'll just see what we can do. But that's just my story. Hopefully that helps you. Hopefully you can take some of the mistakes that I made and not do them. Do the opposite. Do good with risk management. Do what you're supposed to do and make that bread. Because that's what I'm going to try to do. Because we still ain't giving up. We're going to try to make this bread. We're going to try to do what we need to do. So if you stayed to watch the whole thing, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like if you like the content. And if you really like the content, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Appreciate you. Peace.